People do judge books by their covers, especially online. So if you're an indie author, your cover isn't just decoration, it's strategy. It's the first thing a reader sees. It's the handshake, the hello, the split-second decision that determines whether the reader clicks through to your book or just scrolls on past. A great cover doesn't just look nice, it communicates. It tells you the genre of the book, it sets the tone, it tells you the kind of story you're about to read even before you've looked at the blurb. So what does a strong cover actually do? It's clear, it's focused, and it's on genre. Romance might use soft light or pastels. Thrillers might go darker or more dramatic. Fantasy leans into texture and depth. Every genre has its own visual language, and readers know how to read that. So the first job of your cover is to speak the right visual language to the right audience. You can learn that visual language by looking at your own genre on Amazon. Go to the bestseller list for the kind of books you write, and see what kind of common features you notice across the books shown there. This is one area where you want to specifically emulate what's working for others. The best practice is to follow the genre template that's currently working, but of course you can still put your own flavor on that. Next, the cover has to work everywhere. It needs to look good as a full paperback cover, but it also needs to work on a small mobile screen. If your text is too small or the image is too busy, that detail can get lost and the book can get overlooked. And speaking of text, let's talk about fonts. Typography is just as important as the image. Your font should match the mood of your book, but it also has to be readable. Fancy script might look pretty, but not if nobody can read your title. And if you're using more than 2 fonts on one cover, you're probably using too many. A strong design feels cohesive. Everything works together. The colors, the layout, the typography, the mood. And while we're here, please don't try to do everything yourself. Unless you're a trained designer, it's worth hiring someone who knows this space. Someone who works with books and understands the current market trends can really help your book compete. Give them your genre, your blurb, your comp titles. Talk about your target audience. Share visuals you love. The more clearly you can describe your vision, the easier it'll be for them to bring it to life. Because a good designer won't just make your book look pretty. They'll help it sell. And working with a great designer can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. There are some super talented folks out there with great cover design skills who are very reasonably priced and would be super happy to work with you. Have you ever picked up a book just because of the cover? Or maybe you've struggled to get readers to click on one that you've published just because it didn't quite hit the mark. Tell me about it in the comments.